Okay, good afternoon students. I'll start with the network diagram, continuation of class today. Okay, so yesterday I have given you activity and predecessor, duration also I have given. I told you to construct a network diagram, right? Fine. So see here, A, B, C. Okay, so A, B, C is the starting one activity. So I started with that. A, B, C I have done. Next, if I want D, A should be completed. So A should be completed. After that, I will start with my D. Okay. Next is what? E. If I want to start with E, C should be completed. Okay, C is completed. So I have put E here. Okay. Next is what? F. F should be started, only A completed. So here A completed. So I have put F. Okay. And next is what? G. G, if I want to start, B, D, E should be completed. So I have drawn like this. Okay. So start. So start. Okay. Next is what? A, B, C. After that, what happened? If I want to start with D, A should be completed. So what I have done? F, D. So next is what? E. E, if I have to start, should be completed. Next is what? If I want to start with G, B, D, this should come to an end. Okay. So B, D, as well as E. Completed. I can start with my G. So finally it will go to the end. This is how we have to draw the network diagram, right? So next is you just put all the duration here, 2, 6, 4, all the durations you put it. Network diagram is ready. Next, what you should know: early start, early finish, late start, late finish. So what is meant by early starter? Okay. So early starting time, early finishing time, late start, late finish. These 4 important keywords we should know. So early starting time means what? As soon as the construction over, I can start with my painting, right? So construction over after 50 days. Okay, so 50 days it is over. So 50 days it is over. Construction is over. Next, as when I can start my painting work, 50 days itself I can start my painting work. What is the finishing time? How to calculate the finishing time? For example, I'm painting of all the floors. Okay, so that will take around 30 days. So what will be the finishing time of the painting activity? Plus 38, 80 days will be the finishing time. What is the latest starting time? What is the latest starting time? So project completed by 50. Okay. So late starting time means what? So the total completion of all the work done. So what is the late I can start? Okay. So what we can do, first we have to calculate the latest finishing time. So latest finishing time is what? 80 days you can finish it maximum. Minus of 30 days will be the latest starting time. Okay. So in simple, what we can say, early start means maximum early. As early I can start my activity is early start. Early finish means early start plus duration of the particular activity is early finish. Late start means how much late I can start it. What is late finish? First we will know the late finish only. Okay, back calculation we have to do. So late finish minus the duration is the late starting activity. Okay, this is the formula. So I hope you remember this. Okay, fine. So now early start, early finish, you know. Early finish, how to calculate? Early start plus duration. Late start, you know. Late start is what? Latest finish minus duration. Okay. So that is what the formula. Okay, fine. This you have to take down. Please take down. Okay, I'll tell you now how to calculate it. See here, starting 0, 0. Okay. So what I am going to do, mark it. I am going to mark here. I am going to mark here. Here this is early start, that left one. Okay. And that right one is early finishing time. in everything. So, okay, all that early starting time, early finishing time, early start, early finish, early start, early finish, early start, early finish. Okay, see here, A activity. What is the early start? As early means 0 is the as early, right? So 0. What is the early finish for this? I gave you formula. You remember that? Early start plus duration. Duration of the project is 2. So 0 plus 2, 2. Come to this activity B. It's also start with 0. Plus duration 6 days. So yes, EF is 6. Same here, C. 0 plus 4. 4 duration 4. So this is how you have to write the early start and early finish. For example, here you take D. So D means what is the predecessor? You have to see this predecessor. A is the predecessor, right? So for that, what is the early finish for this? 2, right? So now what you have to do? 2 will be the D. What is the early start? Plus 3. Plus 3 is how much? What is the duration for D activity? 3. So plus 3 is what? 5. That's what here noted it, 2, 5. Okay. Come to this E point. Predecessor is how much early finishing? 4. So 4 plus 5, 9. Okay. So like this we have to calculate it. And when you are coming to this G point, okay, what is happening? Okay, now you see here, early start will be the left. Okay. I'll draw here. Now this thing, early start will be here, early finish will be here. So here starting activity 0. What is the duration? Plus 2. So 2. Come to this one, 0 plus 6, 0, 4. You understood now clearly? Come to the D point. What is the early finishing of the predecessor? A, 2. So 2 should be early start for D. What is the finishing for this thing? Plus 3, 5 is the early finish for D. Okay. Come to this point, E point. What is the early finish for C? 4. Okay. 4 plus 5 will be 9 will be the early finish. Okay. For G, for example, you take G. G, what is happening? Here you should understand very clearly. Okay. So I'll use some other colors. So come to this early start for G. For G early start, how many predecessors were there? 1, 2, 3 predecessors were there. For each predecessor, what is the duration? 5, 1 duration is there. Oh, sorry, finishing time. What is the 5, 6, 9? So 3 predecessors were there. So 1 B will complete on 6 days, D will complete on 5 days, and E will complete on 9 days. So G activity, what is the early start? When B, D completed only, I can start G, right? So what you have to put? Maximum of this 3 you should put. Okay. If B completed, can I start G? I cannot start G, right? Because it is if I have to start G, B should be completed, D should be completed, E also should be completed. So as soon as D over, I cannot start. As soon as B over, I cannot start. But as soon as E over only, I can start my G. So what you have to do? Maximum number you have to select. Maximum for early start. Okay. This is called forward pass. So what you have to do? Maximum 9. Okay. Now I have put early start. Okay. Early start is over. What is the early finish? 9 plus 2, 11. Right? 11. So 11 days the project will take to end. So 11. Okay. So this is how you have to calculate the early start. So one more thing I left here. Can you check it? Yeah, we'll just see that. So if F activity. So F activity, what is the early starter? Predecessor you see. 2 is the predecessor. So 2 will be the early start. As soon as 2 got over, I can start. So 2 is the early start. What is the finish for it? Plus 4. Okay, 6. Fine. So 6 days. So this is what forward pass method. Okay. So I'll repeat once again. I am first to calculate the required things. I need to put all the for all the activities early start, early finish. How to calculate early start? Okay, first start with the 0 activity plus duration is the early finish. Okay, so if some activity, what you have to do, if some activity D is there, how to start the early start for this? You have to see the predecessor, what is the activity when it is finished. If it is finished with 2, so you have to start with 2. But in case sometimes like this type of activity, 3 predecessors are there. So what EF you should select? You have to select the maximum. So select the maximum plus duration, you will get the finish. So like this only we have to finish it. Okay, forward pass method. Fine. Okay, next what we are going to calculate. So this you understood, right? So first step is construction of a network diagram. Second step is put all the duration in the activity. Third step is calculate ES and EF. Okay, next one more step is there. Okay, so next what I am going to calculate? Backward pass. Okay, next is backward pass. Okay, backward pass means what? I need to calculate first I have calculated first what I have calculated in an activity, I have calculated early start, early finish. Now I have to calculate late start, late finish. Backward pass I am going to do it. First I am going to calculate, first we calculated early start plus duration, we did early finish, right? Now backward pass. So first I am going to calculate LF, after that I am going to calculate LS. How to calculate it? I told you backward pass, right? So come to this end. So 11 is the ending activity. So 11 is the end. Okay. So come to this G point. So G point, what is the late finish will be? 11 only. How to calculate LS? I told you formula. You remember that? LS if you want. LF minus duration. So what is the duration? 2. So what will be that here? 9. Okay. Okay, fine. So come to this F point. So what is the activity when it's getting closed? It is getting closed at 11. So what is the LF for F? 11. So what is the LS for this? Minus duration. What is the duration? 4. Okay, so 7. That's how we have to calculate LS and the LF. Okay, come to this point, D point. D point, what is the LF for this? 9. Right? So 9. What is the LS for that? Minus of duration 3, 6. Okay, fine. Come to this point, what is that E point? What is that? 9. 9 is the LF for this E activity. What is the duration? 5. So minus 5 will be 4. Okay, fine. Fine. So when you come to this point, C point, what will be that? LF 4 is the complete. So 4. What will be the LS minus duration? 0. See, we came to the 0 position. Well, if you take that A point, 1 second. So 7. Here, yeah. A point. A point is the important one. I'll use some other sketch. Okay. No. I'll take this. So see here, A point is a very important point. See here, 2 activities are in the forward. Okay. So what are those? F is there, D is there. See here, 7 is there, 6 is there. What should I choose for the latest finished? You have to choose the minimum. That is what backward pass. Okay. So 7, 6. So out of this, what you have to choose? 6. Okay. What is the late finish? How much late I can finish the activity? So what you have to do? Minimum you should take. So out of this activity, remember that. Remember this point. Minimum you should take 6. 6 minus 2, 4. Okay. Fine. So when you come to this B activity, what will be that LF for this? B activity depends on this activity only. So G it's completed on 9. So 9 minus 6 3. Okay, this is how we have to calculate the LS and LF for the activities. When I am going in the beginning, ES and EF, you have to take the maximum if you have 2 points. LS and LF, you have to go with the minimum. Okay, this is how you have to calculate the ES, EF, LS, LF. Okay. Okay, now in our problem they will ask us to find out what is meant by total slack, how to calculate it. We can also use total slack also, and one more thing is we can use a float also. Okay, so total slack, or we can say total float. So first we will tell you the definition. Okay, so what is meant by total float? In your problem they will ask calculate the total float, they will ask. Okay, VTU questions. So how to calculate it? First I will explain to you what is total float. Total float means it's the amount of time an activity may be delayed from its early starting time without delaying the latest completion of the project. Without completion means what you can say, latest finish, you can say latest finishing of the project. So okay, now I will explain to you what is meant by total slack. Okay, so in your question they will ask this only. They will give you the network activities and predecessor and duration. They will ask you calculate the total slack, or one more name is there, that name is total float. Okay, calculate the total float. Calculate the total float. Okay, first we will see the definition. What is meant by total float? It's the amount of time an activity may be delayed from its early starting time without delaying the latest finishing time. Okay, so you may be thinking, what is this? Amount of time activity may be delayed from early starting time without. So what is that? How much time I can delay my activity so that latest finishing time won't affect it. That is what the total float. Okay, if you don't understand that, read 2-3 times, you will understand. Better just by heart it. I will give you the formula for it. So what is the formula? It's a simple formula. Okay, so what is the formula to calculate the total float or slack? Okay, so total float or slack is this one. What you have to do for the particular activity, you have to calculate LF minus EF or LS minus ES. Very simple. What is that? I have already told you in the network diagram, first you mark early start, early finish, late start, late finish. Now what you have to do to calculate the float, either you just deduct LS minus ES or LF minus EF. That's it. You will get the total slack for all the activities. We will see that here. Okay, now you see this. It is a tabulation format also, you can use it. Okay, so now what I have told you, how to calculate the total slack. ES, this is what? Early start. Fine. So now what and all I taught you, network diagram, how to draw I taught you. Next is early start, early finish, late start, late finish, how to calculate I told you. Next I gave you the definition of total float or total slack. Okay, so what is total slack? Once again I will repeat it. Total slack is nothing but, you can just deduct in a network early start, early finish, late start, late finish. Just the deduction of this two. What you have to do? LS minus ES or LF minus EF. Okay, see here 4 minus 0. Okay, so what is the float for that? 4 or 6 minus 2, 4. Same only both. See here, correct. for this F activity, B activities. Come to this B activity. What is total slope? 3 minus 0. 3 or 9 minus 6. 3. See that? Correct. C is already, I don't know, 1 second. Okay. So here already 4 is there. Okay. So 4 is there. So here this is the deduction, right? So 4 is the total slack, correct. Here 3 is the total slack for B, correct. And C, what is that? C, just 0 minus 0, 4 minus 0, 0 is the total slack. For D, 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2, 4, or 9 minus 5. 4 minus 4, 0 is the slack. 0, 0. 7 minus 2, 5. Okay. So see here ma, where and all 0 is coming, the slack, total slack 0 is coming, that is the critical path. You got it? So what is the critical path in this? CEG. CEG is the critical path. Why it is critical path? Their activities, critical activities are there. Any of the activities delayed, total project duration will be delayed. Okay. In short, what I can say, for a critical activities on the critical path, okay, the total slack or total float is 0. This is the shortest definition. So for a critical path, total float or total slack will be 0. Okay. This is how we have to calculate the total float. One more is there, that is free float. I will explain to you tomorrow. Okay.